Man, the Raiders are officially eliminated from the playoffs this last Sunday against the Chargers and 31-14 loss. Yes, a couple of just gumpy plays. The only highlight, of course, your boy Brock with the one that had to catch. That was like spectacular play there. And who do we blame here as far as the season, how it's going, man? Who do we point fingers to? Who the one is going to take accountability for just how this fucking team sucks this year, bro? Just horrible goddamn season. Thank you, Pete. And some people are saying fire his ass, but as you know on this channel, man, I like to keep him. I like to keep him just for one more season. But overall, man, we're gonna start with the Chargers game. You know, what are your thoughts there? Obviously, out of the playoffs. Like we had hope, right?
Officially out of the playoffs.
Yeah.
All the hopes we had last week are gone, fellas. Sorry, Raiders fans. It's draft time for us. But yeah, I mean, of course, the Chargers gave us our first loss for the season, and then they had to be the ones that take us out. Officially swept, and we still have to play the Broncos and the Chiefs. Yeah. So there's still a possibility of a full sweep throughout the division. If that happens, I think that's when you start talking about getting rid of Pete. Like if you don't win a game in the division. But yeah, I mean, I thought we had hope whenever Herbert got injured. I was like, oh, okay, maybe we can actually do something about it. Nope, came back and nothing. That was it. So, I mean, they're definitely well coached. That's something we now have. They have a really good quarterback. I still think Gino Smith is a good quarterback. It's hard to.
It's hard to. Bro, I mean, there's the O-line. You all know.
Yeah, the O-line. Yeah, it's hard to say. Like, I don't want to keep going back to previous stats because he is much older, and now we're talking about father time instead of like a guy that's 29, 30, 31, 32. So, but yeah, man, the O-line. So, as long as we're not going to win this game as long as we have the same exact O-line coach. Until we fire the O-line coach is when we'll start seeing some progress. But yeah, Kappa was playing center. Kappa had his moments, but he also was messing up. Meredith is officially out. I like seeing who was it, Cross or Grant playing? Who was that playing there?
Charles Grant. No. Caleb Rogers.
Caleb Rogers. That was good to see. So I would like to see them both. I would like to see Charles playing tackle as well. Just put him out there. Forsythe's not our future. Let's just he's not doing much. So it's not like he's making a difference. So let's put somebody in there that can learn and maybe get better. And let's just go from there. And then JPJ out for the season. That's still going to be our biggest loss. Either way, he was playing out of position. He should have been our starting center. And then Meredith is out, and Meredith was playing pretty decent as a guard, where he should belong to. But so yeah, I mean that Chargers was just a beating at the end. Herbert got smacked down from my boy Crosby. Yeah, he's like, "Don't yell in my ear, son!" Bam. He barely. He was like, "I just did 2% push in that power." He was like, "Oh, what happened?"
That's right. Well, of course, he's gonna try to pull the penalty shit, and probably
right, exactly.
But overall, man, I think there was some. What are you gonna do, right? You got Greg Olson's picking up an O-line, probably using some of Chips's playbook still.
Oh yeah, you don't want to make big changes,
right? Big changes. So exactly. I mean, they scored twice. That's probably the highlight, right? I mean, they got I seen more attempts to Brock.
That's definitely you have to do. And we missed out on really talking about that amazing catch,
bro.
What? That's the best tight end in the game, man. Get that man an O-line, and he can do some damage.
You could just see that he slows things down and just
put his hand like he's doing the Matrix. He's like,
exactly. Exactly.
that dude is amazing, bro. It's been a long time since we had like a sick talent like that.
And I think the O-line did a little better job. At least Genti had some more yards. Well, I'm not going to say he had more yards because it wasn't a bunch, but
definitely better,
right?
Better offense, better moving, more simpler base. Watered down a bit. But in the end, like you said, it's like the O line is already like beyond repair. That we're just pretty
Right.
much just having
Right.
bodies out there.
Right.
So yeah, it's like there's nothing much we can really prove this year. Um, I think what we need to focus on is like everybody else playing better, like getting these young guys going. Because if these young guys are not going to play, that's the other way I'll see Pete not being part of the team. If he's not playing these guys we drafted, because
Yeah.
okay, we got to get him ready for next year. How do you get him ready for next year? You let him play this year. We have no playoffs.
Right.
You know, I don't want to say let's just start losing, just to get the higher draft pick because that was me last year. Like I actually
Yeah.
want to see
Exactly.
like momentum, like put some
Competitiveness.
life into this team. Yeah, some competitiveness. So, that's where the route I want to go. I want to keep winning. I definitely want to. I want to ruin the Chiefs' chance of making the playoffs
Yeah.
if
Yeah.
somebody else doesn't
Yeah.
do it. I would like to ruin the Broncos' chance of getting the number one seed, even though it'd be the Patriots. But
Yeah.
I can see the Patriots messing up more. Um, and then that's pretty much it. Everybody else, Chargers already beat us twice.
Yeah. I can't really say much
I
about that.
can't say much about that.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. They take the cake this
yeah,
year, and that's
yeah,
okay. But in this
horrible. Yeah,
dysfunctional organization, bro, it's just, I don't know. I mean, from what you hear on the press, right? You hear people saying, Rappaport is saying that other teams have played this offense and it's not Chip's offense, it's Pete's
yeah,
offense back in 23. And then now that Chip is gone, now we're seeing a little bit of differences, at least in the offense,
yeah.
like we just mentioned earlier. And now you're thinking to yourself, well, who's making the mistakes, right?
Right,
Because
right, right.
clearly there's plays, there's proof of it that players make mistakes. The O line's running a screen pass.
Yeah,
So
I mean,
yeah, just to me, it just, who the hell do you blame, bro? It's so many
right.
shit going on.
I mean, when you say things like that, it kind of makes sense. Like why, like you heard that rumor about where the Gino Smith went up to the line like this doesn't look right. Like maybe
Mhm.
Chip got confused with a play that he typically does call instead of the one that's like Pete Carroll's touch play and get confused on that that part of it. So I can see something like that. You also was like, oh, here's a professional, you shouldn't be doing that, but I was always big on let the man do his office. Why did we bring Chip Kelly in, right? Because
Right.
his mind for the offense. Let him do his thing. Give him the weapons. But in the end, it's like our O line was just gonna be our doomsday. I don't if Kappa's on the team next year. I don't know what to do. I just don't know what to do if
Bro, I
Kappa's
don't
on the
think
team
so.
next
I
year.
don't think so. He's got a 1 year
Like,
deal, I think, right? So
yeah,
uh
he should retire.
yeah, and nah, I don't think that will be the case. And yeah, no, it's a big question mark how they went ahead and got Kappa. It wasn't a free agency, right? It was a
It
kind of a
was
trade.
he was cut by the I don't know
Okay.
if they claimed him, but he
Yeah, they
was
claimed it.
cut by the Bengals and then he was picked up. Either they claimed him or they signed him.
Yeah, exactly. But either
Yeah.
way, I want to see in this next coming season to attack this problem, right? The O line.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you give somebody like Gino time and confidence, because bro, you get hit once or twice, you're hearing footsteps, man. You know what I mean? So
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah.
at least that's what
The
everybody
car.
said, right?
Car.
Yeah, exactly. 2016 car.
That's exactly what happened to Carr. 1 year playing a Pro Bowl level, MVP level, breaks his leg from the bad pass rush, and now it's just seeing ghosts.
Yep.
So
Yep.
yeah, and that's where I'm at. Like that's kind of why I also want to win because I know if we keep losing and losing, we're going to go after these quarterbacks. And if they're saying what is true about the quarterback class not being that strong, it's kind of what they said this year too. And look at Cam Ward. That's not working out too well. But like if we keep winning, maybe that puts us towards like O line because I
Yeah.
honestly at that point, but like first and second go O line. You know, you're gonna get a really good offense. We got JPJ in the second round. You know what I'm saying? It's like you get
Yeah.
a really good tackle in the first round, really good guard in the second round, or vice versa, or both. Just get two guards first and second round, and just keep JPJ in the center. And then third, fourth, fifth, and sixth round you get corners. Because corners are big busts too, man. Like you can, so there's like you never know with a corner. You could get one out of nowhere really good, or you could be one of these first round picks that aren't, just okay. So it's like you're better off taking a chance with one later in the rounds.
Yeah.
Same thing with safety, but man, we got to build that O line. First 2 rounds, I would love to build it on the line, and then maybe later round. 'Cause I think we got like 3 4th round picks. Maybe get another tackle or another guard or another swing guard. Who knows?
Yeah.
Who knows how they feel.
Yeah, no, you're 100% right. I mean, look, I wouldn't want to even rely on the draft for the O line. I'd want to concentrate on free agency.
Yeah,
Because I think we've discussed this before. The Raiders don't do well in the draft; they do better in the free agency. So
they do.
of course, this ain't
They
the
do.
thing Al Davis days, but if
Yeah,
our fucking luck is this bad with a
right.
Hall of Fame coach in our backyard here, you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
it
I mean, yeah, you're right about that. Because our last tackle we drafted was the dude from Alabama, and
yeah,
he's not in the
Leatherwood,
league anymore. Yeah. So and then I mean Cole Miller turned out really good, but
yeah,
how many O lines have we drafted and it didn't turn out well? But look, I still would like to take a chance on the left tackle with the 1st round pick.
it makes sense, bro.
Um,
It makes
you
sense.
know, yeah. It's just I don't want to take a chance with a quarterback because what if Gino still has it in him? Like we've seen the throws. You know what I'm saying? A lot of stuff, a lot of great plays that he's made or great throws that he's made has been taken away because of a penalty. Whether it was like holding on, the offense or something like that. So I know he can still win. I know he can still play.
Yeah,
We just give him time, and I mean, honestly, that's the other thing why we can't bench him. Because if I think he's that good, we can't bench him and be like, "Hey, well, we want you to come back and start next year."
yeah,
So
yeah. No, I mean, it's like
yeah,
I told you last time, bro. It's like look at Daniel Jones. It's like there is a formula to producing a good quarterback. Aaron Rodgers, Peyton Manning, those kind of guys, bro.
yeah,
I mean, they were
yeah.
still playing
Caleb
with a pretty
Rogers,
decent O line. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
Oh yeah, especially Peyton Manning, and that's the thing with these quarterbacks. They have great centers, and that's what JPJ is supposed to be. Him and Gino, become really close and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But no, nothing like that. Because he's playing guard. So,
Well, they say
yeah,
if you listen to like guys like Lincoln Kennedy and shit on their show, they'll
hmm
tell you, you have to build some sort of community between these guys in the trenches, right? That like they have to
yeah,
like pretty much get to know each other so well and etc. And it's like,
yep.
well,
Got
if
trust
that's the
each
case,
other.
man, I don't know if I mean Parham. This is what his 4th year,
hmm
So okay, well he might be on his way out soon.
Yeah,
Miller, right? He's always injured. Now this is a big injury.
always
He's out
injured.
for
Yeah,
the season. And then JPJ, so far, yeah, he's had a few injuries.
but this one's a freak one. He really stepped on someone's foot, and
Yeah,
it's not
yeah,
like he planted his foot and then he got injured. So
yeah,
that one I don't put on him. Colton, we just gave him a contract. So if I was the Raiders, I'd be like, Colton, even if you're healthy, just sit out, bro. Just heal for the summer,
yeah,
do
yeah.
rehab, come back fully healthy. We need you next year. So, but yeah, he's right about that. You got to be a community with the O
Mhm,
line.
mhm.
Same thing with the D line because you have to trust each other, and that's what the O line doesn't have,
Yeah,
man. I've been seeing
yeah,
the O line going off, and somebody is like over here, and pass rush hasn't been
yeah,
touched
yeah,
right, guns are left.
yeah,
Meredith. So it's pretty crazy. Center
yeah,
position. So I just want to see us. If not winning, I want us to be competitive. Just
yeah.
barely losing. Just be like, oh, the Raiders could be something. Oh, Genty is gonna be something next year. Like, oh, who's this
Yeah.
Jack Besh dude? He keeps on catching
Jack
these
Bash.
balls, and he should be like the Heinz Ward of our offense.
Yeah,
Blocking,
yeah,
power housing. So, I want to be like Bowers. Like this dude is up there with, Jeremy Shockey, Antonio Gates.
Yeah.
Um, Kelsey and Gonzo, Tony Gonzalez. Like this is
Yeah.
the
I hate
type
to
of
mention
player
him,
that can
but
get
Shannon
it.
Sharp too.
Yeah, Shannon Sharp too. Yeah. OnlyFans Sharp, you mean?
Bro, I hated him with the Ravens. I hated him with the Broncos, bro.
Yeah, he's so good though.
However that going.
But yeah,
First
that's
matchup
that's
went.
who Bowers. That's who Bowers is, bro. He's that kind of tight end or player. Like he's like legit best of the best. And he's not super big. He's not super fast. He's fast. He's athletic, and he's just smart.
Yeah.
So he knows how to hit. He knows how to catch. He knows how to get the angles. You know who thinks to catch it like that?
For real, bro.
Like he just turned around.
For real.
Like I was so impressed. Like get this man a quarterback or get this man an O-line so his quarterback can get this man the ball.
So he can get off the line quicker and get it in route. Yeah. So,
man. Because Gino Smith is like, he tries to hold it. He's like, okay, I just need 1 second. Sack. And then you see it all the time. He's like, just give him 1 more second, and boom, he gets hit. And it's like I don't see him holding the ball too long because he wants to make those plays. He wants those deep passes. He wants it to open up. Another week in Greg Olson's offense. Let's see. Hope is it opens up some more and start playing because we got the Broncos next, right?
We got the Broncos next, and then on other well, it's gonna be a tough, man, because no matter what, he really played horrible last time.
Best defense in the league.
Yeah, you know what I mean. So I just hope we can score at least a couple touchdowns. So, but what's newer? Even newer is we got the acquisition of Jerry Rice's kid, Brendan Rice. Unfortunately, we haven't seen anything from him. He hasn't really played. I think he had like 13 downs or something like that. He pretty much just blocked in.
Yep, he's a late bloomer. Hopefully.
So yeah, well, so was Rice. So Rice had like shitty couple years, and then
blew
he kept
up.
So then
and then he had great. He had great ending years too. So, man, that's awesome. I mean, look, we grew up with that team. Tim Brown, Jay. I mean, we watched Jay Rice with the Niners. We saw them coming up, and then when he came to the Raiders, bro, I remember I was like going insane. Like Tim Brown and Jerry Rice. Yeah. Like who had that? At that time it was us, and then Randy Moss and Chris Carter. Like it wasn't too many. Like. It was like legit teams that had 2 receivers like that.
Right.
And immediately, like no one's stats. They both had like 1,000 yards, amazing catches, unstoppable duo. So, to see that, it was pretty cool to see his son coming out. And, Frank Gore's son, Frank Gore Jr. is playing out there. I mean, not for the Raiders, but, I saw him play, and that's like, I remember Frank Gore. It was pretty cool. So I don't know. That's just us getting
already in NFL.
I mean, telling your kid, I used to see him play.
Shit. We ain't that old.
I didn't have a fancy phone like you had now to record my moments.
Old geezer.
I was living it.
That's right. I was in the moment. I was drunk.
I was in the moment, yeah. I was getting to fights while you were looking through your screen.
Hell yeah.
Spoiled kids.
Hell yeah.
So yeah. But yeah, so that was pretty cool. That's awesome to see him out there. Grady Vance Jr. back as well. So that's awesome. Well, I say it's awesome, but he had his moments. Let's see if he can play. Let's see if Jay Rice can come out and be this amazing. Watch him be our number 1 receiver out of nowhere.
Brendan Rice,
this guy's amazing. Hey, it's gonna be Jerry Rice this weekend, baby. That's who he's gonna be. Jerry. Brandon. Bring in one Brandon, get rid of the other Brandon Carroll.
Yeah. Seriously. Brandon Carroll, man.
Fire him.
Is Brandon Carroll really the guy to blame? I don't know.
Oh, yeah. Oh, well, I guess Pete, because he's the one who hired him. So, I don't want to blame his mom.
How much does an O-line coach actually do, though? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, probably fitness and like...
I mean, he puts them together. He's the one who sends them out there. He's the one that comes up with the combination. Like, this is the combination you should go with. If he doesn't like one of the old lines, he doesn't give him the reps. So that's kind of what he does. So it's crazy, And that's what I feel like. Maybe he had some issue with JPJ or something, because nobody in their right mind would be like, "Oh yeah, JPJ and Kappa have to battle." Like, no, makes no sense.
Yeah.
Like, if you're gonna put JPJ in guard, it should have been Kappa and Meredith battling for center. That's what it should have been if you wanted JPJ at guard. But it still would have been a bad move. So
Yeah.
hopefully the next year, JPJ is center. Give Meredith a chance at guard. If we draft somebody to play, or whoever wants to step up and play guard from this rookie class comes up, and then we already have Colton Miller coming back healthy, and we got to figure out DJ Glaze, because he has his moments, but he got beaten a lot.
This year has been a horrible year for DJ.
Yeah, it's too much up and downs, and a lot of downs. Like the downs were too down. So yeah, not the kind of development I want, or progression I wanted to see from him at this point. We only got 5 games left. I wanted to see something to be like, okay, this guy could be either a really solid right tackle or the right tackle of the future. And so far, no. So
that hasn't been the case. Goddamn Raiders, step it up. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe. Put down in the comments, who do you blame? The goddamn Raiders.